Okay, so my speech is about the hip-hop culture. And according to an article by Peter Kimmich, hip-hop is one of the top hated genres of all time in the United States, right under emo and metal music. However, hip-hop is a very broad culture. Many of the songs and music that you know today is only around 5 to 10% of the whole hip-hop culture. Many of you may see this and just see an old record player disc. However, this disc is what turned rapping and freestyling into hip-hop music. You see, for the first rappers who couldn't afford a piano, drums, or even a guitar, they turned this into an instrument. And because of this, we have many of the songs that we have today wouldn't be here without it. Okay, so hip-hop culture to me is very important. Even though a lot of people misjudge it or misunderstand it because they don't fully understand it. Today, many people think that hip-hop is about parties, sex, money, etc. But and even though this is part of the hip-hop culture, it is a very small part. You see, hip-hop also composed of skill, respect, emotion, expression, and etc. etc. And I think hip-hop should be portrayed for what it is, and not for how it's portrayed by artists today. By learning the origins of hip-hop, we will have a better understanding and more appreciation of the songs that we all know today. So I'm gonna first discuss the origins of hip-hop and how it became popular. Then I will tell you why I relate to it and why I listen to it. You see, hip-hop started in the 1970s in New York City. It started in the poorest neighborhoods and was a way of self-expression. So it started, hip-hop started with rap, and rap was about lyrics, thinking of the best way of saying something or saying something that no one else would say. This is what rap was about. It was about expressing yourself with words and thinking with your mind, and rap battles and freestyling was a way of expressing yourself and thinking quickly. This is what turned rapping and freestyling into hip-hop music when a lot of people started realizing that they can make an interesting beat by scratching on it while it was playing, and with the lyrics of rap, they made it into hip-hop music. This hip-hop music became very popular throughout the United States. It spread real quickly. It started in New York, spread to Detroit, then Washington, D.C., and even here in Los Angeles. Now, many of you may hear the songs, hip-hop songs today, and not hear the record player being scratched on it. But if you listen to old school artists like Grandmaster Flash, Sugar Hill Gang, Dana Dane, Slick Rick, all these artists make songs with the beat of the record player being scratched. And with their very powerful lyrics, they made a very powerful music. Nowadays, hip-hop is different. Many songs today are about parties, sex, drugs, violence, all that. And this is the song that you guys know today. However, this is not real hip-hop. Well, it's not all of it. Okay, so I just discussed the origins of hip-hop and how it spread quickly throughout the United States. Now I will tell you why I listen to it and how I relate to it. You see, growing up, I didn't really grow up in a rich neighborhood, to say the least. So a lot of my friends listened to rap and hip-hop, and I got really into it. So as I got into hip-hop, I didn't see what most people saw. See, it was hated by a lot of people, saying that it was a bad influence on kids. This is false, because I listen to and love rap songs that have lyrics about guns and drugs, but I have never once thought about owning a drug myself or getting into drugs. So I didn't see what most people saw. I saw how rappers express themselves despite of the way they're going to be judged, and I saw the skill. I saw the facts being stated, because like it or not, there is a world with drugs and guns, and ignoring it is not the solution. I think rap and hip-hop help expose that world and bring awareness to that world. And this is why I think it's very important. Now, hip-hop is, hip-hop is a lot different now, but it still has meaning. And I think it's one of the few genres that still has meaning. No disrespect to other genres, of course, but hip hop to me is the most realistic and has the most meaning. Take for example some songs like Sly Fox by Nas or Changes by Tupac or even Minority Report by Jay-Z. These songs have taught me more about society and how it works than many other genres. And this is why I relate to this music. So I just discussed the origins of hip hop and then I told you guys how I relate to it. And hopefully by now you have more understanding and more appreciation for hip hop and how it affects people. I'm going to end my speech with a quote by a rapper, Dougie E. Fresh. He said, "Hip hop is supposed to uplift and create, to educate people on a larger level, and to make a change."